Hey, babes. What's going on? It's Monday. It's Monday. It's Monday. How you feeling about that? What's Monday to you, baby? Oh, oh, I'm feeling fly. I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good, baby. What's good, baby? What's good, baby? It is Monday, and it is a wonderful day. I'm feeling really good. I love how I never get sick of saying that. Like, I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. Um, it's a standard. It's a standard. It's a mode of operation. It is the tone that I set for myself, and that feels really good. And it always gets better and better when I find myself consistently. It's so important. All right, I'm gonna turn the jams off. All right. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Just one second. All right. Anyway, applying it deliberately, caring about my feelings, caring about how I'm walking through my day, caring about the conversations that I have with myself as I'm moving from point to point through my intentions. I would definitely call myself a recovering doer. Like I've always been the person who likes to pin things down to logistics in step 1 and 2 and 3. And it took me some time, maybe like a couple of years ago, to realize that a lot of that was kind of rooted in this guardedness, this fear of, if I don't plan, at least plan, something's going to come out of left field and hurt me if I'm not ready. There's this underlying guardedness. And when I realized how frequently I do that in so many ways, like, I'm not against planning. Obviously, there has to be planning that comes into anything for me to even, well, I wouldn't say it's too much planning when it comes to making these videos, obviously, but just intention is good. Intention is important. But once I realized how often I was preparing myself to guard myself against the unknown, making it super scary, and just how much tension that's introducing to the body and the mind and the heart and the gut. I really started just embracing optimism a lot more, because I can be excited about what's not known, or I could be scared of it. I can be confident that whatever happens, I'm going to figure it out, as every time something has come my way, I've stepped out on the other side of it. Sometimes I don't think we acknowledge that enough. I don't care if we're still in the middle of resolving an issue, or, some arcing concern that repeats in life. Like, every time you wake up in the morning, that is confirmation that you are bigger than whatever that problem is, whatever that issue is. You still are. And you start taking those markers, those confirmations, and you get less guarded. There's a sturdiness, a foundation, a power that comes with that when you're just not walking around flinching against the hypothetical scenarios of what could possibly be because of some stupid ass story we clicked in a link somewhere and blah blah blah. We have no idea what any other person's point of attraction is, what their vibrational output is, to make any real assessments to determine how this would apply to us. I mean, you can on some levels, but if you got to work too hard to do it, or if it stresses you out to do it, just get your life. Like, just get your life. You know what I mean? Just get your life. So for me, for day 6, just going through the exercises, um, the section where we're allowing our universal assistant to handle things, to like let Jesus take the wheel, for lack of a better term. Definitely, I put Christmas on that. These holidays are not kind of like super not my fave. I like gifting people things just randomly, and there's just something so pointed in the expectation about it that just gives me a little bit of wobble. And so I'm just taking my hands off of that and just letting it unfold as it unfolds. So that was important for me. Today, for my emotional word, I intend to feel ease. As I move through my day, there's work that I have to do. For my client, there is a project that I'm working on, a personal project that I'm starting to feel is definitely going to be a little bit more pointed about relationships, I think. I love this topic. I love talking about it. I love helping people kind of let the dust settle and find themselves in the mix of all of these roles and responsibilities and perceptions of what we're supposed to be within and outside of a relationship. And I just have some really great ideas about this, and I'm really, really super excited that my impulses are taking me in that direction. So I'm gonna work on the outline for that a little bit, and I'm super excited about it. And I can feel the ease already in which the ideas are coming to me. And I like that. It's so cool. Like when you get an idea to do something and then you're like, okay, but how am I going to do it? And not really having the answer immediately, it can be like for a recovering doer such as myself, that used to paralyze me. Like I'm not really sure what to do next. And I'll just start pushing, trying to sort it out and research. And then I have 8,000 answers and I can't really lean which way I want to go, and it feels overwhelming. And then I'm just like, God, I can't do shit right. And it's like, well, like I'm so happy to be through that, because I just know that if I just chill the fuck out, if I just chill out, do me, have some fun, something's going to come my way. Something's going to ping a thought, to another realization, to a conversation. And that's exactly what happened. Like it just struck me in my head like boop, like a lightning bolt. And I was like, oh, there you go. There it is. Just plucked it right out of the sky. This game is vibrational, honey. It is energy moving and flowing. And our intentions are so important for this. So apply yourself as you think about how you want to set the tone for your day. I know I do. Ease is my favorite. Just easy. What's next? Easy. Boom. For my appreciation section, it was all about the moderators today. The moderators, for those who don't know, there's a big community, Thoughts to Things Facebook group. Super delicious, Abraham Hicks based, massive community, over 30,000 members, super supportive, wonderful, quirky, stupid, silly, goofy ass people. Shout out to Jerry's Playground. Shout out to Hector. Okay. Shout out to Hector. Shout out to Rich. I just love these guys. Yeah, that's it. Just Hector and Rich, it's about you guys right now, just like right in this moment. Loving the playfulness, loving the lovingness and the openness and the lightness. There's such a lightness to these guys that just helps you remember to have fun. And if you ever join the groups, like it's just a nice openness to your timeline as you scroll through things. It's like, fresh air. I love you guys. The next section is about the breath. Really be with your breath. Really be with your breath. Feel your body responding to the breath and really focus on the well-being. I don't care how many raggedy bits and parts and stuff you have going on. if you're here, if you're watching this video, if you're present, if you woke up this morning, you are bigger than all of that. That's just the truth of the matter. I appreciate so the focus on transportation was also super fun because I love joyriding. I love joyriding. Yes, Lord, all the time. Just cruising, looking at the sky. I live in a very forested area. It's just absolutely stunning, especially as the trees start to transition into the fall and everything goes orange. And I live right next to a state forest. It's just gorgeous, 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 and I love it. I don't know what I'm going to spend my 12 grand on, but I kind of feel like I want to take, I want to go on a trip to Japan or something, somewhere interesting, somewhere Asian. I want to get over there and just explore and try new things and eat new things. Make sure you pick out your have fun experiences. Please have some fun. I'm definitely going to go play in Barnes & Noble today because that's just, being around books just makes me happy. I love the smell of it. I love libraries. Like, gimme, 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 gimme. There's just like an energy around them that I pick up on. Just there's a stillness, but then there's still this like racing wealth of ideas compiled into one place, this hub of collected thoughts and intentions and cooperations between the author and the ideas and the story and the book and the publishers and the chains that buy the books and distribution of it. Like, I don't know, I just feel the compilation of all of that, and it is amazing. Your story of me, the story of me, be with it. This is your story. This is your story. This is your blueprint for your future experience. This is your vision. This is the blueprint of your vision. And it will always change. It's always flexible, and there's always going to be a new one. So have fun with it. Go back, tweak it. Go back, tweak it. Go back, tweak it. Or if it feels perfect, just ride with it. Just ride with it. Read it to yourself aloud. I can't encourage this enough. Reading aloud when you do these exercises, it just gives it a texture that is super helpful. Of course, there's a puzzle, but the last exercise I want to do some just raving about is the one on what abundance feels like. So some tips. You're not looking for things like, if I have a bunch of money, then I'll be free and I don't have to go to work. What you want to extract from that is freedom. And maybe freedom might feel a little bit like freedom from bondage. So you want to feel around that. I want you to be very particular about the essence words you find to associate with them. They're not physical. They're not paying off debt. What does paying off debt feel like? Does it feel like relief? Does it feel like pride? Does it feel like excitement? These are the words you're looking for. Why you want them, or why you want the abundance, or why you want the money starts leaning into what the problem is. So be attentive about things like that. I found this exercise just striking for me. I love going through these words and feeling a word, and it inspires a bloom of other words. Love feels like joy. It feels like connection. It feels like significance. What does significance feels like? Significance feels like strength. It feels like impact. It feels like importance. It feels like mentorship. Just ride with it. Feel it. There are highways of thoughts and streams that we can tap into and really embrace them. And we will bring that into our space as we summon it. And it will be so fun to see how those things manifest in your life. It's not just about being in your head or being in this nebulous thought place. It's just the starting place where you start to see things move into your experience. That is amazing. I have rambled for 15 minutes, so I gotta go, y'all.